Do you think Tesla, like Tesla drivers, because of the bad press that Elon Musk has now?
Oh, has there been some bad?
Oh yeah, have you not?
No, I've been online.
Yeah.
So.
Let me tell you about a New York financier that you may have heard of as well. Not the Beatles manager. Like if you were a Tesla, because those cars are expensive. Like if you have spent all that money on that car,
Yeah.
but you've got like complete strangers like keying it and spitting on it and stuff like that. Like, do you just like tough it out and go, oh well, like I just, I guess I backed the wrong horse, or do you
Well,
offload it?
firstly, I don't think you should be keying someone's Tesla, right?
No.
Like most of the people who bought Teslas probably
Bought
bought
it
them for environmental
lefty,
reasons because
yeah.
they wanted to like be good for the planet and like reduce their carbon footprint and stuff. And I don't think in Australia in particular, there's too many people who've gone out and bought a Tesla as like a political protest because they love Elon Musk. You know? So it feels like,
but it does feel like a tainted,
punishing the wrong people. But yes,
it does feel like a tainted
the brand now. Like
I mean, their market share has crashed, like especially in Europe, like outside of the States, like Tesla. I think it's one of the biggest drop-offs of any sort of modern brand in history. Is like a 70% drop from one year to the next because people are just so like appalled by the person who runs the company.
What if like I mean, not that we've ever had any like level of success, but is there a chance? Imagine if like
Tesla come to us and say we've got an image control problem. We need two salt of the earth people.
We want you to do your podcast from a Tesla Cybertruck.
Yeah.
So it's going to be driven around, and you're going to be in the back of a Cybertruck, like just doing your podcast.
We're gonna give you Cybertrucks for 6 months each to drive, and then we're also going to do a broadcast from a Cybertruck.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but that's right. You both get a Cybertruck, but you have to drive it.
Yeah.
Like it's a compulsory amount of like hours you have to spend driving the Cybertruck.
The Cybertruck is a specific, like I think just a regular.
Have you ever seen a Cybertruck in real life?
Don't think so.
I don't think there's many of them in Australia. But when I was in Montreal, I saw one just driving through the city, and I was like, "Are we at war?"
Yeah,
like it looks so ridiculous.
It does. It also like I think of all the, like I think you could forgive someone or understand that someone bought this car before Elon Musk sort of became who he is. But the Cybertruck,
Adam Spencer drives a Tesla, and he it's
I fucking knew it.
And because of the the environmental impact and the modern way the cars. And he talked me we were driving to a gig when we were doing the tour together, and he talked me through the whole thing and what it does. And it was a very I mean, again, Elon didn't, invent the car or anything. There are a whole bunch of very smart people that are employed by that company who came up with a car that mostly doesn't explode. I mean, sometimes does.
Yeah, occasionally runs people over when it's doing
not,
the self-drive mode.
I mean,
so you've killed. So the car still killed a few people,
right?
Whose car hasn't?
Right? What have been killing people for years? Manual cars.
Yeah, that's right.
Right?
It's not the driver, the car that kills people, Will. It's the driver.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, cars don't kill people. People kill people.
Tesla drivers do.
Sorry.
Something like that.
Unmanned car. I don't know. I've lost my point.
But the Cybertruck, because it came out when he was in his villain era. I think that's a conscious decision that's a fuck you.
Yeah. And it's obnoxious looking.
Yeah. And it looks dumb. Like it looks like a car from a futuristic film in the 80s.
Yeah. No, it looks ridiculous. It doesn't look cool. It doesn't look practical.
Didn't it chop someone's finger off as well? Like the doors are so sharp. Like these chrome doors are so sharp.
I mean, I'm sure there's great technology in it that helps you do this, but it looks impossible to reverse park. If you just were in Bondi and you had to park outside a coffee shop and you had a little gap between a couple of little local, a couple of scooters in one car park and a little car in another one, and you had to back in the Cybertruck, I don't think you'd.
Around where I live, there's a lot of because electric, there's BYD and a couple other sort of Chinese brands, and then there's. Nissan have just released, I think it's a Nissan Patrol, but it's all electric. Because the argument is always you don't have enough power to have a four-wheel drive or four-wheel drive or a car that can go cross-country. But now they look amazing. And it's like, because there was always the stereotype about the electric
Can I
car
just say
driver
this,
or the
by
hybrid.
way?
Yeah.
I always love that argument when it comes to technology. Be like, oh, we'll just never be able to like do it. And I'm like yeah, but they'll invent the way to do it.
Yeah.
Like, that's what
Just a matter of
that's
time.
what they're doing at the moment. This is clearly them progressing towards inventing that thing. So the fact that you can't imagine it, well, no one will ever need more than 32 megabytes of downloads on their mobile phones or
But
whatever.
that's the argument about like,
Yeah.
oh, well, we can't give up on coal because, coal's still the most reliable. And it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, because you got to invest in a fucking technology. Like, do you think it's like people who are like, we'll never ride faster than a horse. There's no point coming up with a combustion engine
We've
because
found the
we've
fastest
got
horse.
horses.
We've found the fastest horse.
Everyone stop looking into this.
Yes.
Stop researching. Nothing will ever
We're
travel
investing
faster
more in
than a
fast
wagon
horses.
tied to an animal.
That's right.
So it's like, how about we just experiment? Now we
yeah.
we put some money into that research. But these trucks now, because of that image of like, oh, like it's you want to be masculine and stuff. I walked past a Nissan Patrol that was gigantic, but it was all electric, and I'm like, are electric vehicles going to win that kind of the court of public opinion of like, oh, you can have like a big macho looking, like, are you going to see an ad for Rams trucks where it's got Ditch Davey doing the voiceover and stuff, but it's all electric?
My worry about the oversized truck versus electric is not about power. My worry is about, is there going to be, will they have to have an artificial noise to warn
do.
people of danger?
They do, I think.
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
You can actually engage, like,
But is it compulsory?
Oh,
Because
no.
once you're getting into like maybe like with Teslas and stuff, I mean, I'm sure it's important even for that. But if you're getting into Rams and stuff and you can't hear something that size coming, you know what I mean? Like, that is
Silent killer.
right. Silent but deadly. I would say.
You haven't got your ambient mode on your headphones.
Yes.
Yeah, totally.
Right?
Well, my house is not far from the freeway. And so depending on what way the wind's blowing, it can either be like pretty noisy or not at all. And I always keep thinking, well, if they just accelerate the technology, if all cars go electric, then it'll just sound like it'll sound like I'm near the beach. It'll just be shh going down the freeway next to me.
Okay.
But if you come in with your stupid, no, they've got to make combustible engine sound
this
noises.
is what tears apart the podcast. I demand that they need a noise for these monsters, and you're like, no, it's my white noise now.
Yeah.
It's like I'm next to the ocean. I'm feeling the wave.
I just want the whoosh, whoosh of electric vehicles. I mean, do you find it when you're in a Spencer's Tesla or an Uber? Do you still find it weird? Like the interiors are so different, and there isn't that sound of a combustible engine.
I think that I'm doing fine until like it's time to get out of the car, and I'm
you can't find the
confused
door handle.
by where the door handle is.
Yeah.
And I'm like just mashing the door, like hoping that I'll hit something that'll open the door.
One thing I don't understand, because I think, why did we need to reinvent that part of the car?
We didn't.
Because you
Just
can't
for
have
the sake of
everything.
it.
To quote Donald
We
Trump,
do it
you
this
can't have
way.
everything as a computer.
Yeah.
When he was describing a Tesla, everything's a computer. You can't have everything computer and then just have a pull handle. It's
Yeah.
got to be a computer handle.
We're not saying pull handle, but we're just saying like keep the stuff at least in the same place where the other handles and
If
stuff
I'm
were.
in an
so-
emergency and I need to leave the car
Yes.
quickly, like my
Yeah,
chances are
so
slim.
if you're in an Uber, it's
well, yes.
Everyone relax.